We're in a place that you never expect to find yourself. To open the window and look out onto North Korea still boggles my mind, even though we're days into the trip now.
Our guides Kim and Che have definitely warmed up to us, and because of that, I think it's going to open up parts of this country. Now we're going to have a chance to dive into some of the culture.
Every step of this world trip has taken us further away from home, to places we never expected to see.
2 years ago, I would never have understood how much this journey would change me.
This is why we travel. This is the reason that we're out here. When Justin and I graduated from our high school 10 years ago, we never thought we'd be setting foot back in a high school ever again. Certainly not one in North Korea.
Yeah, I'm getting old. I know.
I suck.
Pick the cameraman's head up. Are you all right? Makes me look good when the ball goes up. I actually did get my fingers to it, if you actually noticed it.
We still got more recess.
Oh boy.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Recess is officially over, and now we actually had to go into school and learn something.
We're late.
You're in trouble because look how dirty you are. Playing too much at recess, so now we are in school and we have to do kind of detention, which will actually be good for us because they're going to try to teach us all the words that we need to learn that we haven't learned yet. So detention, but it's probably for the best.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Good morning, class. In Korean, 안녕하십니까?
안녕하십니까.
You say 안녕하십니까, 선생님.
안녕하십니까, 선생님.
선생님.
안녕하십니까. 안녕하십니까. 선생님.
Good, very good. You try.
안녕하십니까, 선생님.
Perfect.
You must be careful in the lesson. You are rude students. In Korean, 미안합니다.
미안합니다.
I'm sorry means 미안합니다.
미안합니다, 선생님.
We had a chance to go to a secondary school, so we're joking around, having fun, and they're laughing, and we're laughing, and it was awesome because having interactions with the kids, they could see that we weren't any kind of threat at all. We're just there to have fun. You know, those moments I'm looking for are just the real moments, and I think that's something amazing.
Concentrate on the lesson.
Teacher will kick you out of the class.
Just to see if they are good, do we have a chalk? Okay.
That's a bird.
Come up here.
Camera. Glasses. In Canada, we play ice hockey. Ice hockey.
What do you play?
I play football.
Football.
I play volleyball.
Volleyball.
I play basket very well.
Very good. Okay. What's this? Football. Go. Okay, keep it okay. 5. England. Oh.
Means so nap
Man.
sita.
Kamsahamnida. Kamsahamnida.
Hey. Goodbye.
It almost seems like we're judges at a talent competition. We got the 2 washed up, somewhat celebrities from North America,
somewhat.
and then we got the British snippy guy.
Yeah, when you go to schools like this, you're going to get a lot of, even in restaurants, you're going to get a lot of performance. It's very much part of the culture. Everyone here plays an instrument. Everyone apart from one person. Your parents tried to teach you the accordion, and you're about as good as what? You're about as good as a chocolate teapot. Not much good.
There's that snippy British guy we're looking for.
It's a disgrace. Do you play an instrument? Oh. Everyone here is immensely talented. It's standard. It's what I expect. Every time I come to a school, people will stand up and sing. I just expect that. Everywhere I go now, I feel like the Queen. The smell of wet paint and musicians everywhere.
For a solid week, we are treated like royalty.
Come on, you queens, let's get going. Today, good morning. Today we're actually going to the west coast of the country. We have for your delights what you need, of course, for a fun-packed holiday. One of the lads asked, is it possible to see a water bottling factory? Well, it is.
Yay, water bottle!
Yes.
Water bottles.
I love water bottles.
Water. I'm gonna drink so much water when I get there. I'm gonna drink all the water. I can't wait.
It's gonna happen today. Today's my day. Are you excited about the water bottle factory?
Yes, kind of.
This is almost better than that cardboard box factory we went to. That was exciting though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not dishonor the cardboard box factory.
The water bottle factory. Whoa. Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
Oh my.
I'm an English learner, so
You're doing good. You speak better English than I do, because I can't speak English.
What do you say? Why are we here? It's almost why, you know, I should go and probably climb Mount Everest. It's because it's there, but that takes a hell of a lot of effort. Whereas seeing a water bottle factory is sort of relatively easy.
I would agree to that, Steven. I would really agree to that.
I mean, it's not really a question I think anyone can answer. Why are we visiting it? Because it's here.
Wash the bottles, warming the bottles to the surface of the bottle. Here is the labeling machine. The bottles into the box here.
They've got this technical schematic of how to put pure water into a bottle. Look at this thing. It looks like they're making parts for a space shuttle or something. Can we see the real thing?
Yes.
I think in here is where the real magic happens.
Is that how the bottles come?
Yes, see, I knew. Got it.
That is actually pretty cool. Can I have one of these? So what happens here? I'm assuming this gets heated up to a point where then they just put air into it and it just blows up to forms the way they want it. I know everything about this.
Goes here. Goes to here. That's where the heater bottles 6x6. The pressure machine, 32 Pascal the pressure. The machine for arranging the bottles. Then it goes up for injection. Fills the water into the bottle.
This bottle now has water inside it. Now it would be safe to call this a water bottle instead of just a bottle. And the water bottle will continue on to the next process.
This sign up here, what does that sign say?
Let us make every piece of the product for our country and people.
Oh. Can I get a lid?
These are the assembled boxes, which marks the end of the tour. The bottles would go into the boxes after being filled with water, and that concludes the tour of the water bottle plant. And I've learned a lot about water bottles.
Going for the vertical one now.
Fun's over. Back to reality.
I feel like this is a press conference about our findings on water.
Thank you. That's our spell.
4 scores and 7 years ago.
I came looking for the charter. Oh dear. Well, why have I got this job? 4 scores and 7 years ago, we set off on a journey to explore wonderful countries and meet the people and exchange friendship. This visit to Kangsa Water Factory has been extremely rewarding, and we wish the company much success and hope to be imbibing the glorious mineral water in our home countries. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
We've been doing a lot of joking about visiting a water bottle factory. They've decided to show us things that seem to have recurring themes about being industrious and being successful in agriculture.
You know, this country did suffer severely in the Korean War, and there was more napalm used in this war than in Vietnam. Everything you go to is about the success and the rebuilding of a country, basically, you know, as they see it, from the ashes. So for them to suddenly come up with an industrial, you know, achievement like this, to them it's very exciting, and you know, they're proud of it. You are going to see a country that is trying to instill not only in itself but into you this work ethic that we are building to, you know, create the perfect revolution, and the revolution is going on now. They're trying to create this society that is absolutely the top, and this independence is massively important to them. Cheers up. That's a beautiful drop of water.
We're just outside of Pyongyang. We've come to a cooperative farm here. As with everything else, there's a statue here to pay tribute to first before we get to see the cooperative farm itself.
This cooperative farm was visited by our President Kim Il-sung 85 times.
전국에 내세워주신 뜻깊은 거장입니다.
He led this cooperative farm to become the model farm of the country in comprehensive mechanization.
This is the strangest tour of a farm I've ever had so far. I kind of feel more like a health inspector going through something than I do a tourist. On the surface, it seems very, very dry to be doing what we're doing, but to be honest, it's incredible. You don't get this anymore. This is a look into a country and a society that just does not exist anywhere else on this planet any longer.
농민들과 함께 탈곡 작업도 해주셨습니다.
That spade was used by our president to help the farmer.
It's fascinating to be able to come through and see what they want to show us, what they feel is important to show us, what they're proud of.
When our president Kim Il-sung was visiting this farm in 1958, he was sitting on this straw mat with the farmers. He said that when we sit close to each other, then we can understand and we can develop the relations more. So he sat with the farmers as the usual people used to do.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get a snapshot at a society that may not be around much longer. And if it is, it's still going to be really the only one in the world like it.
I guess that was a tour of a farm. I kind of started tuning everything out. I thought we were going to see a farm. I thought I was going to see some animals. I thought we were going to see the workers and stuff like that, but none of that. It was a lot of information, but it was going in one ear and out the other, and halfway through I'm just whatever. I was just taking pictures.
The funny thing with this continuing trend of this kind of being the weirdest farm I've ever visited, because it's a cooperative, there are a lot of people here. There's over 1,000 farmers and their families that live here.
Beautiful.
Their kids go to school here, and there's a kindergarten here that we're gonna pop in on and visit, which should be a fun time.
예, 잘 읽었습니다. 그러면 저도 운동을 당해서 키 크기 노래를 하고 있습니다. 무엇이라고 했나요? 쑥 큰답니다. 그러면 쑥 큰다는 것은 어떤 말일까요? 네, 처리하겠습니다. 다 같이 말해보세요. 무슨 소리 합니까? 네, 알았어요. 누구?
Zero reaction.
야버리고
That is
키를 보고
incredible.
있어요. 이 남자 어린이는 합니다.
That's crazy.
경화서 그림을 보면서
The kids usually eat the stuff up. The kids didn't smile.
Yeah, they have to focus, concentrate on the concentrate on the lesson.
I'm gonna crack one kid. I'm gonna make one kid smile. With this pan of hat, one kid smile.
영의 어산도 대학습입니다. 그리고 여기는요, 맞았습니까? 친구들이 정말 많습니다. 그러면 이 고향
감사합니다. Bye bye.
바이바이.
Okay, back to lessons. We have more kids coming up. All I'm looking for is a reaction from one kid, because that last group, they're in a lesson and they were so focused. So let's see if we can get a reaction out of these kids.
Every other time I've done anything with kids, it's always been smiles from ear to ear. Here, they were very disciplined. The kids are on their best behaviors, and I understand that. But I thought I'd at least get a couple smiles out of them. I figured, if I brought that panda hat, that should be a pretty easy way of interacting with the children. But me coming in as a jackass, obviously not going to fly that well, but I thought for sure I'd get some reactions out of the kids.
So this farm has 1,000 hectares and the paddy fields is 600 hectares. So they're expected to produce 9 tons and a half from every hectare.
이달 말이면 이제 배가를 다 끝나요.
So at the end of the September, we finish the harvest.
Finished. Oh, one more. I wasn't listening. Can you do it one more time?
One more time.
Yeah.
Can you tell to the panda?
So there are many pandas in the farming field, and the panda like me can work, and we produce the rice. But we don't eat the rice, although we like the bamboo a lot.
Are you in a zoo or something?
No, I escaped it from the zoo because I keep stories. On the bus.
Time to get
Okay,
to
why don't we
zoo.
keep on the bus? Now it's a panda group, and I'm a panda guy. Come on.
This farm isn't so bad after all.
도라지 도라지 도라지
In the city, there's not much traffic, and out here, we have a highway that's 16 lanes, and we're the only vehicle on it.
They put it down to basically oil shortages, and again, that's to them it's the American blockades and also basic restrictions on goods getting in from the outside world. But they have learned to be an extremely environmentally and ecologically sort of friendly country.
You have a buddy on you.
I thought, oh my God! Oh no, that's normal. I'm covered in those.
Best $9 I've ever spent.
We're at one of the fun fairs, like 4 or 5 around the city, and this is the Manyong Day one. I am sure we will find some rides of absolute delight, rides of death.
It looks like the scariest rides in the world. You're defying death just getting on these things.
I don't know if I should have a tetanus shot before I should get on any of them, or write a will right now.
This is my favourite fun fair park on earth, and you're laughing at it, and this is your punishment. I like the way there's 8-year-old kids here as well. This is a space training program.
There's no actual harness or
You're
anything?
going to be thrown out the side and squashed through the edges.
Oh my God.
Don't put your hand on the cage because your skin gets sucked
right
through this, sucked into the cage. That's why you're in this yellow area. It's very important. As long as you're not in the blue area, you're fine. Your butt.
Keep waiting for them to put something across the big doorway there. Nope, guess not. What the hell was that?
Do this, do this, do this.
Oh my God!
That's the way to do it. Stop it.
I'm seriously gonna throw up.
We're flying on some DPRK space machine, outfitted, of course, with some cannons.
Our airplane will be crashed. Okay? Don't shoot me.
Get back here!
better check the oil first. Oh, everything seems in order. Spark plug, not too bad. Wheelie! Go, girl! Wheelie!
Let's do some Blake surfing. What can I do? Doing a wheelie! 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 Wheelie!
Councillor Hamadat, we'll pay for the damages.
Safety first. This thing never actually comes to a stop. Like, it's still rocking, and that's when you board it.
Yeah.
Hi.
I didn't think you could add any more thrill to this ride, but apparently you can.
We still haven't got off yet.
No, and it won't stop.
Yeah, I hope okay. Yeah, have fun.
Please exit down the ramp and to your right, and enjoy the rest of your day at DPRK Wonderland. This is one of the classic Carney games of all time. And I would expect more from the NYPD myself. A little bit more accuracy, but... yeah.
We started off playing this shooting game. We were just trying to figure out who was the better shot out of the group of us. At one point, I'm just shooting the gun, and this one guy out of nowhere comes up, and he kind of challenged me to a competition. So the competition got pretty intense because he would make a shot, then I'd make a shot, and went back and forth, back and forth. We got down to the last shot, and he took it, and he won. Big congratulations, got our pictures taken. But what was interesting was that he just goes, one more shot, and then I'm like, okay, and then I go, but we're gonna do it with our eyes shut. Pointed the gun, took the shot without looking, and I hit 2 targets. They became really competitive, and he just kind of stiff-armed the camera. He's like, nah, you can't, don't film me taking this shot, because he knew he couldn't do it.
Nice to see friendly fire with cork guns.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was great. No, that was fun.
That's quite serious, actually.
It got intense.
It was
Did you see how tense that got? Pretty intense there. We just started off just as fun. You know, just scooping around. And then, oh, here we go.
Bastard, you paradise. Okay, I didn't realize it was your friend.
Fun at the fun fair. Hey, it was a clever name.
Fun fair, fun fair, fun fair.
I've read guidebooks that say this is a non-working metro, it's purely for show. Now, have you ever been here at sort of 8 o'clock at rush hour in the morning? And then you can ask.
Where do we end up at the end of this?
Goodness knows. I've never known. I think we're going from Glory to reunification, are we? Oh, we're going to Glory Station.
Here is the Prosperity Station.
Yeah, so we're going from Prosperity to Glory.
Thank you. Fair enough. It may seem bizarre to be in a metro, but it sort of fits the theme of big, grand things that are being shown off as part of national pride.
The station names seem pretty interesting. We have Glory, we have Prosperity.
Glory, Torch, Victory, Reunification, Paradise, War Victory, Innovation, and Restoration.
The platform for the subway here is 100 meters, not 100 feet.
100 meters underground. That's because they figured if they ever got attacked, this would be a safe place for the people to go in case, bombs are being dropped on the cities.
Hello. I've heard people say that people won't look at you and that, especially with a camera, they'll just keep their heads down and keep going. It's pure bullshit because everywhere we've gone so far, you smile and wave at people and they wave back. It's awesome.
Seeing these people in just everyday activity, it's pretty interesting to me.
People watching is a big part of travel for me. This is one of the few chances on this trip so far we've been able to just observe daily life, and that's a treat.
So this is Glory, and you've got fireworks above us, you've got big torches at the sides, and of course at the end you've got Mount Pektu. Very good, yeah, good. That's Mr. Bonner. He's a famous model. Yeah, for long foreheads and short hair and hairy chest. It's a modern fashion. In the West, it's very fashionable to be hairy and slightly overweight.
This is the Children's Palace in Pyongyang. It's huge. The whole building is over 300,000 square meters, so it's a huge, huge complex for kids to be able to come here after school, do different types of art, music, crafts, and sports, whatever it is.
Do you know Smoke on the Water?
We kind of got a whirlwind tour of this place so far, and now we've been whisked into here just in time to see a performance of some sort that the kids are going to put on. Unwavering belief in the Juche ideology, the isolation that they have here. And schools like this, maybe it's one of them, maybe it's all of them put together, but there's an incredibly intact culture here in DPRK. It's actually a great thing to see the amount of emphasis that's put on the children and the arts and music. This emphasis is going to allow North Korea to keep its culture for generations to come.
stadium is Kim Il-sung Stadium, and it's where all the football matches sort of take place. And the stadium we're going to is the highest capacity in the world. It's the Mayday Stadium. It's 150,000 seater. But
Wow,
it's
150,000?
and you'll see over 100,000 performers in it for the mass games.
What time does the mass games begin?
7:30.
The longer you hear, the more understanding you get for how fiercely proud North Koreans are. But they're so proud of these games that they actually open up the country more than any other time of the year. This is unbelievable. We're just watching some of the kids go through warm-up routines with these flashcards, these color cards. And the whole other side of the stadium here are people holding cards.
Think of the pixel on your television, right? Well, imagine every little pixel is a child. Just think of that. This is, oh, here we go. This is epic.
What better way to experience a culture that very few people ever get to witness than to go see the mass games? It tells a very powerful story of DPRK's history from the time of Japanese occupation in the early 1900s all the way through to present day, paying homage to the great leader Kim Il-sung and the current leader Kim Jong-il. Somewhere between 80 and 100,000 people performing in unison. It's a mix of martial arts, music, live theater, gymnastics, dance. It's all of this stuff mixed together into, honestly, one of the most incredible live shows you will ever witness.
Within an hour and a half, no one's making any errors. From the minute it starts to the minute it ends, it's pure perfection. You watch one person, you watch what they're doing, they're running over here, they're doing this, they're flipping, they're spinning, and that's one person of like 80,000 people. Will I ever see anything like this ever again? I don't think so. And I thought to myself, this would be probably the coolest thing I'm ever gonna see. And then it tops anything I could ever imagine.
There's been a growing struggle over the past 3 years of travel to find places that are still pure in a way and as untouched as possible. And knowing how rare an experience like this is in the world, this is the kind of destination you strive for.
Last stop.
Well, penultimate stop. There's one more to go. But we're off, right? Everybody got everything? Let's get out.
Let's get out of here. We got a train to catch back to Beijing. It's gonna take us the better part of 24 hours, but it leaves this morning.
You want to come along with us on the journey?
To China,
Vacation
to Canada.
If you ever find yourself in Canada, you have to look us up. You're more than welcome to stay with us anytime you want.
What was that? I'd rather be bitten by a rabid dog. Oh, sorry. Ow!
Okay. Best driver in all of DPRK. Thank you very much.
I got a gift here. You have to take care of them though. You gotta feed them at least twice a day. You can't get water on them. Can't feed them after midnight. And lots of whiskey. He likes whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. Wow.
It's a whiskey bear.
Whiskey, whiskey panda.
One last time. There we go.
So yes, I will take care of this one. It was the most fun, tour.
Oh, you had the most fun?
Yeah, being with you.
I feel like I spend my holidays. Yeah, during your stay with you, with me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Kim. Thank you very much.
Be safe.
Even I have to say, after 16 years of travel, this is one very much to remember. Goodbye, lads.
Oh, Nick.
He's saying, Tora-ji, 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 la 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 la. Tora-ji, Tora-ji, Tora-ji. It does look like it's actually part of the outfit, I have to say.
Thankfully, it went in the maybe pile, eh?
I fought for that maybe, pal. And maybe that was the best idea of the whole trip.
Maybe. All right. Bye, guys.
One last one. High five.
Our visit to the DPRK was everything I hoped it would be, and definitely worth the efforts of getting there because of the other side of the coin that we saw. And most of all, to be an ambassador for the outside world. I think there's a lot of appreciation on seeing us there and showing our interest and our respect for their culture, especially with the younger generation that can work wonders. Definitely what Nick has been doing over the course of 15 years, striving to bring the right people in, is definitely making an impact.
To have a chance to understand what makes this place so unique. Not too many people have that opportunity. We are a lucky few. How do you explain it? You can't explain a country like this. You can only experience it. I'm glad I got to see with my own eyes and walk away with an experience of a lifetime.
Hours, our train's going to be arriving back into Beijing. We're going to have to rush to the airport and catch our flight to Jakarta, Indonesia.